Like, I'm like the queen of wearing like 1,000 necklaces. It is your girl Naja, and I am back with another video. And this video is going to be like, I don't know, this is like your chance to tell me about myself for real. Like, I just thought about this situation that I had maybe about a year ago. I want to say it was about a year ago, and I low-key felt like I was being scammed. But let me know if y'all think it was genuine. I still kind of think I was being scammed, but after rereading the conversation, I feel like I was being kind of a bitch. So I don't know, we're just gonna go through these screenshots together. But basically what happened was this local in my city tried to scam a bitch. Like, he tried to scam me. I don't know. I'm just gonna get right into it. So these screenshots were not easy to capture because, as you know, I talk to y'all a lot in my Instagram DMs, so like, yeah, I had to dig, bitch. Okay, so I am gonna blur out this picture because it does have this guy's significant other in it. And to be honest, I don't even think she knows how long this boy has been talking to me. Like, I'm talking one-sided conversations, talking to me, like, and I'm not a homewrecker. Went like, no, like, I do not want your man. I don't want your man. You can keep your man. But yeah, he has been messaging me for a long time. So this is the first message he sent me was in 2015. And I had just met him in 2015, so I'm gonna give you guys like the backstory on how I even came acquainted with him. So as you guys know, I went to art school for college. I went there for fashion, merchandising, and marketing. So I had my first fashion show in 2015. It was kind of a big deal. I mean, we had some big names in there, like locally, and then we also had like a lady come in from that show, The Chew, and this British lady that used to be a model for Vogue. I don't know, if you guys watch daytime television, you might know her, but I did not know who the fuck she was. I had to ask my grandma because my grandma watches daytime TV. Like, I didn't know who the fuck she was. Yeah, it was a nice show. I'm not really a designer, as you guys know. I'm more of like a DIY type of girl, and I really like prints. Like, I like textiles and stuff like that, and patterns and shit, but you will not catch me making a whole fit. I'm not talented in that department. My line that I had in the fashion show was basically prints, and different type of prints on different items that I had upcycled. Yeah, I met him there. I met him, my old best friend, Libra. If you don't know who Libra is, you can click up here for the Storytime movie about her if you have any time. Because I don't really talk about her much on this channel because I don't beat dead horses. I mean, shit, the past is the past. It is what it is. I met him when me and Libra were at a booth because before I went on the stage for the show, because I did walk with the models at the last spin, you know, showcasing my stuff. So me and Libra had our own little booth selling some of my merchandise, and he had came up to the booth or whatever, you know, with his friend. His friend looked real dirty. I don't know. His friend. I think he said his friend had just gotten out of jail or some shit, and he wanted to be like a fashion designer or something like that. I mean, shit, all power to you. When you come out, you know, go hard, boo. I mean, shit, it is what it is. He might have been very talented with just a rough exterior. Who the fuck am I to judge, right? After the fashion show, we had like a debriefing. And basically that was when like everybody involved went to this big room and we watched New York Fashion Week on a projector. And he decided to sit by me and Libra with him and his little ragamuffin friend. So we were all talking, we were all kikiing and getting along, right? So then they follow us into the parking lot, you know, we're chit-chatting, whatever. I did not give him my number. I don't remember if Libra gave him her number or not, but I did not give him my number. Instead, I gave him my Instagram handle, right? So this is the first picture he sent me, because he told me that he wanted to start his own clothing line and stuff, and he was like, I really want to go to your school, I really want to be doing the shit that you're doing. And I'm like, well shit, I mean, go for it, like the fuck. So I'm so mad, my green screen just fell, bitch. Hold on. I have a feeling Daniel's gonna end up stepping on the tack that I just pinned my green screen up with, and I'm gonna get cursed out, but whatever. This is the first message he ever sent me on Instagram. He sent me a picture. At the time I did not know but that's his girlfriend in the picture, and they're wearing like a, I'm gonna blur out the brand on their shirt too because I'm trying to keep this as less messy as possible. This was his clothing line, and it was basically like a bong on the t-shirt. And he was like, what are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Fred. He's like, hey love, and that's another thing that pissed me off. He would always call me love. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if I have a nigga and he's calling other girls love, she better be an old bitch. Like, that's the only way that that's okay with me. If you're talking to an older woman, you can call her love, but that's it. Like, no. Hey love, it's Fred, the one from the Mercedes screening. Text me. I want to talk about some future work together, love. Like, I don't love you. I don't love you, fam. No, stop it. Like, what are we doing? So that was in April of 2015, right? Then he responds, no replies, LOL. And then I responded a few days later and I was like, what's up? I didn't know you were trying to get in contact. So then he says, I don't even know. That shit got cut up, fuck. Okay, fast forward to March of 2016, okay? Haven't seen you in a year, haven't talked to you, you know. He hits me up and he's like, hey, how have you been? Then he's like, do you print your own shirts? If so, can I use your help? I don't respond because, to be honest, in 2016, in 2016, I was done helping motherfuckers, bruh. I was done helping people. I was done boosting other people's craft up before my own craft. Like, I was done being used by people. And then, yeah, no, so I just didn't respond. I didn't even give him the whole speech of I'm tired of being used. I just left it alone. Then he hits me up in November of that year and saying, can we still collaborate, right? So then I hit him up and I was like, I am not in a position to collaborate at the moment. How have you been? You know, being honest, but still saying, hey, I'll be friendly to you. How have you been, you know? He said, is everything okay with you and your brand? And I've been good getting some things lined up so I can make more money working for myself. And I told him I'm trying to establish my label before I collab with others, which is very true, guys. Like, if you guys ever get contacted by other YouTubers like, hey, I want to collab, and you don't have your channel set up yet, like you don't even have a following yet for real, like don't do it. Always establish yourself first before you try to establish the next motherfucker, trust me. So I said, I need a foundation before I add to others, to be blunt. But yes, I've been putting all my energy into my come up. I got my own place, my own car, a full-time job, and now I'm like, no, what about voodoo? I gotta clap back. Money does not equal happiness, my friend, unless you're making bread doing what you love. Trust me. And I still feel that way till this day. He said, it's all a hustle to me. I do way more than just fashion. I want to be a young boss at the end of the day. That's what I love. That don't make no damn sense. You want to be something, but that's like saying, let me think. That's like saying, I want to win the lottery because winning the lottery is what I love. But you ain't never won the lottery, fam. Like, what the fuck? And congrats, that's awesome. I just got me a new car too. No more driving poo, LOL. I don't know what poo is. I don't know if that's like a nickname for his jalopy. I don't know. He said, are you good behind a camera? I said, I'm the same way. That's why I said label, LOL. Am I good with the camera? I switched my major. I realized I'm just not a fashion gal anymore. Click the link in my bio. I write, I do film, graphic design, photography, etc. Right? Basically telling him like, bruh, I do a lot of shit, man. Like, I'm very open. I don't like sticking to one thing, you know? This is when the fuckery begins, by the way. You should work with me. We can help each other make more money and push our brands. Didn't I just tell you that I'm trying to establish myself? I don't want to collaborate. Like, what's so hard about that? So I said, I just told you, I'm trying to build my own label before I build up anyone else. LOL, trying to learn from my past mistakes with Voodoo Child. I really appreciate the offer though. You know, like, thanks, but no thanks. Have a nice day. Then he's like, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about photography. Fam, I just told you I'm a package deal. I do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And you just said, oh, well, I don't need the whole alphabet. I just need F. But that's part of the alphabet, fam. Like I said, I don't like being in front of a camera if that's what you mean. Sorry, dude. I'm a behind the scenes gal. He said, LOL, you will be taking photos. And I said, is it a paid gig? Because I'm like, you know what, fuck it. If he just wants me to take a few photos for him, I'm not gonna be a dick. Like, if he slides me some bread, I'll take pictures for him. I've done it before. Not a lot of people have a DSLR. Like, I'll take some pics for you. No big deal. Just slide me some money, because I'm not doing this for fun. Like, I'm not doing it for Voodoo Child. I'm not doing it for my Voodoo tribe. So you about to cough up some bread, fam. So I asked him, is it a paid gig? You wanna know what this nigga said? I take it back. This is when it gets fucking retarded. He says, yes, they will be your customers. I said, who and when? He said, I just need you to work in the shop. I said, when? I have a full-time job. He said, LOL, you will quit that when you see you can make $1,000 in a day. Boy, you sound like an Insta scammer. Boy, you sound like a Craigslist ad. Boy, you sound like a manager for a porn star that just got fresh out of high school. Boy, you got me fucked up. Like, what the fuck? I said, LOL, so you work there? This is the ball dropper, y'all. This man said, it will be my shop.
Really, nigga?
It will be my shop. Boy. I said bye. I respect you, but you're insulting my intelligence and my pockets. I'm no amateur, bro. I don't do maybes and will be's. I do current business, and I can't contribute my art to better someone else's visions. I'm sorry, right? He said, I'm about to get trained by a pro who's been a photographer for 30 years. I don't think you understand what I'm getting at here. Your art, fashion, and things have nothing to do with this. That's what I'm like, bro, you're still not listening to me, to the fact that I just said I'm branching off to multimedia of art forms. So like, just because it's not gonna involve 3 of the 5 doesn't mean I wanna do it. Like, I was just asking if you would want to work as a photographer in my shop. Never mind, I guess. So after that, I just left him alone, because I'm like, obviously, I don't know, maybe it's just me having a big ego. I don't know what it is, but I just felt really disrespected, because it's like, you came to my fashion show telling me like, oh shit, I want to do this, that, and the third, and I never ever sunned your ass and was like, oh well, you need to do this, you need to work for me, blah 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 blah. I told you, you know what, no, fucking go for it, dude. Like, anybody can do it, go for it, right? So the fact that you're gonna come up to me when I tell you I'm not willing to collaborate because I am building my own brand right now, you took that as a weakness, and you're all, oh well, you could come and work for me and make $1,000 a day, and you gonna wanna quit your job. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, who do you think I am? Like, no, like, and I'm not trying to say I'm like the most artsy bitch in the world, because no, I'm not. But it's just the fact that you really think that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing to the point where I need to build somebody else up just so I can get up. Like, no. That's one thing about my YouTube channel, is like, I'm the only fucking face on this bitch. No other YouTuber could ever come up to me and be like, well, she only got those views because she collabed with me. Like, that's the beauty of building your brand. Nobody can ever come at you like sideways like that. So why would I willingly put myself in that position? Like, what the fuck? And then with a person that knows less about something than me. That makes no sense. So after that, I left him the fuck alone, right? Oh, just kidding. I snapped on that ass. My bad. I'm lying. I definitely snapped on that ass. I said, I'm not a photographer. I'm a creative director. I have no desire to take photos all day. I'm not trying to be nasty whatsoever, but it sounds like somebody sold you a dream. I'd never quit a job already working for someone else, making a guaranteed $2,500 a month, to quit and work for another person and pray I make commission daily for a company that is still on paper. God damn, 2016, Naja. Fuck. Like, if I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna work for myself. I'm just confused on how this conversation went from what I want to work with you to I want you to work for me. Maybe in the future we can collab like you initially stated, but I've been around the block a few times in this business, and I'm not gonna lie as if your proposition didn't put a bad taste in my mouth. But good luck to you. bro, I really hope to see your shop one day and check out your work and we could laugh about this combo. You know, like, I'm trying. I'm throwing shots, but I'm throwing sugar. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like lemon with a little sugar right over there. Like, cause I'm just like, I'm not saying like, bro, fuck you, you ain't shit. I'm just like, hey, maybe we could laugh about this one day when we're both on top. Like, you get what I'm saying? But what did he say? He said, I've done this before. I'm just opening my own studio and picking up more clients. You would just pay small rent fee for the studio and be your own boss. No, like, that's the same, bruh. He's the same as like a hairstylist renting a booth at the salon. That doesn't mean you own the salon. I'm trying to be on that type of level. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, shoots only take up to an hour for the most, and shoots go for 100 to 500 an hour, and you will work when you want. We will get work for you, so you're gonna eat, and making 25 a month is okay, but 15,000 sounds better to me.
Bruh.
I bet it do sound better. That shit sound good to me too. But see, the difference is that your little company is still in your brain and all these things that are going to happen, and my job is open right now and signing my checks right now and doing that direct deposit right now. So yeah. You don't have to believe me, and that's okay because you're human. It's okay, but I think you will come around. So I didn't, this is when I stopped responding. Then he hits me up in February. All of this happened in like November or something. He hits me up in February. He was like, hey you, it's funny how I saw that video in the dollar store and I was like, damn, I know that voice. SMH, and it was you. Good job though. Y'all, he's talking about my video on World Star. I got a video on World Star. I was in the dollar store and there was a crackhead in the dollar store and I recorded it on my fucking cell phone. Why am I getting a congratulatory good job for that? That was pure nigga shit that I was doing. Like, I don't get it. Like, it'd be one thing if he was like, hey, I came across your YouTube, but I really wasn't doing YouTube in November. I just started doing YouTube in like May or April of this year. So it would be different if he was like, hey, you know, I saw your YouTube, that shit's fire, good job. Then I'm like, hey, thanks, bruh. I just threw my phone. And then he hit me up in March of this year and he's like, hey, Voodoo, bye, Fred. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm being mean? Do you think I'm being egotistical? Like, do you think I'm, I don't know. Do you think I'm being a bitch? Like, you guys know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Am I doing the most? Did he try me? Like, what do y'all think? Give me some suggestions in the comments below. I won't get butthurt. Y'all know me. I got thick skin. I'll just cry about it in the shower. Fuck it. Like, the fuck. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, and subscribe to this bitch. Turn on that notification bell. And as you can tell, I've drank a whole Monster, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing that ever again. Alright guys, peace out. Until next time, bye-bye.